Wealth is not forever, meaning that it's not something that will matter to us in eternity because, as you've heard the phrase often, you don't ever see a U-Haul behind a hearse. We don't get to take it with us. So why, if it's not forever and it doesn't matter much in eternity, why does the Lord command us to pay close attention to it? Because how we deal with our wealth, whether it's a little or a lot on this side of eternity, has eternal consequences. The parable of the talent reminds us that those who are faithful with a little are trusted with more. So let's use a little bit more modern day example. Let's say that you have a business. Maybe it's a grocery store, and you're involved in every aspect of your business, making sure that you get the best prices to stock the shelves, that you are fair in what you charge your customers, that you get the best employees that you can that provide good service to your customers, and you pay your employees in a fair way. Let's also assume that you set really high standards for your employees, that you expect them to show up on time and to be diligent about getting their tasks done, to serve in excellence, to operate in excellence, and that you pay them generously and fairly for the work that they do. Maybe because of your commitment to excellence and the principles of fairness, your business thrives and grows, and you're presented with an opportunity to open another grocery store in another market. Well, you certainly can't be in two places at once, so maybe you hire a manager to continue to operate the existing business in the same manner, according to the same principles that you have been operating the business on. Instead of doing that, or doing what you've charged them to do, let's just say that they have their own ideas and they start to slow pay or try to shortchange in some way your suppliers. Perhaps they start to overcharge customers so that it seems, at least in the short term, that they're doing maybe an even better job than you did in managing the store. And then maybe because they feel responsible for the increased profit, perhaps they decide to advertise or to donate to, let's just say, the local women's health care clinic in your town, whose main business is to provide abortions. Well, this would probably infuriate you because it doesn't line up with your Christian values, and you would likely end up firing the manager for, operating and trying to produce profit with ill-gotten gain and then squandering the profit on causes that you don't agree with. Well, I would propose to you that God cares more about the methods we use to gain wealth than he does about the profit margin or the return on investment. Well, if that example hits home with you a little bit, maybe now you want to examine your investment portfolio, because we need to apply those same principles to our investment portfolios. When you own a stock or a mutual fund, you are owning a company. It may not be the little local grocery store that I described. It's a large company that maybe does some other things, and you're not involved in the day-to-day management. You've delegated that responsibility to a board of directors. Now, just like in my example of the small grocery store, you don't want the money that God has trusted you with to be supporting causes that grieve his heart, like abortion and pornography, the LGBTQ agenda, human rights violation, unethical business practices.